Jerusalem. We'll tell you about that next.
Saturday at the North Carolina
suicide bombings early this summer.
That rash of bombings didn't stop a Richmond rabbi from spending time in Israel this summer. He and his family, in fact, have just returned after spending 2 months there, and the violence there did little to change their plans. Mark Hubbard tells us more.
Things, and here's eating cotton candy.
Showing off pictures in a photo album, Rabbi Zvi Rohn says his family's trip to Israel was a typical summer vacation.
This is a park near where we stayed. It was a wonderful summer. It was great. Kids had a good time. We had a good time. It was a good trip.
Rabbi Rohn, his wife, and their 4 children spent July and most of August with his parents and other family members who live in the West Bank. Even after a string of deadly bombings in the region, Rohn says they were not scared because security is everywhere.
Whenever we drove anywhere, we would always pass through an army roadblock. They would check the cars coming through. You go to the mall, they have security like here when you go to a courthouse. Now here, this is the bus.
But aside from that, he calls the trip normal, with visits to the beach in Tel Aviv, a zoo in Jerusalem, and a local campground. And Rabbi Rohn brought a message back to his congregation here on Patterson Avenue in Richmond. They too should visit Israel despite the danger.
Anybody who considers themselves a real supporter of Israel at this point in time should go for a visit, because as a result of all of this stuff, the economy is suffering. Tourism is way down.
Rohn says there's no point in waiting for the political climate to improve. He predicts true peace in the region will not be found for a long time, if ever.
And here it says Captain Hook, also in Hebrew.
In Richmond, Mark Hubbard, NBC 12.
Now the rabbi does say his family tried to stay away from public buses during their stay. That's where many of the bombings have taken place.
Another conflict in